Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today we are chatting about my August favorites. August was definitely a weird month. It was really stressful and just really crazy month, and I am so happy that it is over and that we are into September, and I just hope the rest of the year is gonna just be on an uphill swing. So I'm really excited to chat about some makeup with you guys because I have found some amazing products this month. And what I love about makeup so much is that, like, no matter how stressful my personal world is, every morning when I do my makeup, I can be just creative and happy and just love it. And filming these videos, I love to do them, and just talking about makeup makes me so happy. So even if it's a stressful time of life, I just find something that makes you just excited and happy every single day, and that's what makeup is for me. So thank you guys so much for just allowing me to have a space where I can share that with you guys. So let me go ahead and just like stop rambling, and let's go ahead and get into my favorites. So let's go ahead and start off with the face stuff. A primer that I have been loving, and I actually did a first impressions this month, is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Matte Primer. So I did a first impressions on this and the foundation that I will link for you guys, and I really do like the foundation as well. It's just not a favorite. It's good, but it's not amazing over the top. But this primer is so good. It keeps me matte, it like smooths, it mattifies, and it just works beautifully without. What I hate about mattifying primers a lot of the time is like when you get the different texture. You know what I mean? Like you can tell where you have the primer and where you don't. And this one doesn't do that. It definitely keeps me matte where I put it. But when I put my foundation on, you can't see where I put the primer and where I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So love that. A foundation coverage product I've been loving is the IT Cosmetics CC Oil Free Matte. I do wear the shade Light. It's what I'm wearing today. And I did a full review on this, and the wear time is not amazing. I definitely have to blot and kind of powder throughout the day. Not a ton, especially paired with this primer. It helps a lot, but I do have to do it. But this is just feels so good on the skin because it feels not like a really thick, heavy foundation, and it doesn't really wear like one. Like even throughout the day when I do start seeing some wear, I don't get really thick cake face. I don't get like gross. You know what I mean? I just get shiny. So I can deal with shiny, you know, I can blot and powder without looking super cakey and nasty. So this just really helps my skin feel like skin, look like skin, but it perfects it a lot and it has really good coverage. So definitely recommend that. I love that. Concealer wise, I actually have two from Catrice to talk about. So this is the Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I talked about this in my video where I said makeup products that could be worth more money than they are, and this was one of them. I do have the shade Porcelain. It's what I'm wearing today under my eyes. It is so brightening. It's so full coverage, but it's not like dry and thick full coverage, you know what I mean? Like it still feels pretty thin as a consistency, and I really like it. There's a reason that this is raved about. The whole 12-hour waterproof thing, I mean, sure, I don't really notice any of my concealers like really breaking up throughout the day or anything, but this one is just really, really good. The shade range sucks, so if you can find your shade, I would snag it up. But I did mention in the video that I talked about this, the products that could be worth more money, I also talked about the Makeup Revolution concealer, and that one definitely has more shades. So if you want a really good full coverage concealer at the drugstore and you can't find your shade in the Catrice, get the Makeup Revolution one because it has way more shades and it's really, really good. Another concealer from Catrice is their Camouflage Cream. So this is like their little pot concealer. I have been loving this for blemishes. This is the shade Light Beige. Again, they don't have a ton of shades. I think they only have like two, but I love this for blemishes. What I do is I take my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush and I will just, oops, that was loud, swirl it right in the concealer, and then I'll swirl it on my blemishes or just kind of dot it, you know, and it covers it, but it doesn't look really cakey and gross and like you put a ton of product up on a blemish. That's what I hate. Like when I have a blemish and then I just have to like pat concealer on, and then it almost looks worse than if I would have just left it alone. So this is really nice because you can just get a nice thin layer of concealer, but it still is really good coverage. So love that. If you can find your shade, totally recommend. And then the last face product is a highlight palette, and this is from Makeup Revolution. This is their Incandescent highlight palette. Again, I talked about this in the video of products that could be worth more money. I love this. It's what I'm wearing today. I really had to like sheer it out though. So I take my Milani like little highlight brush. I love this brush too, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but it's a really good brush. And I took this shade right here, the more like gold one, and I swirled it and then I tapped it a lot. And then I just kind of buffed, but I held like the very end of the brush to get a really light application because I didn't want like really intense highlight. I'm about to go to work after this and I don't want it to be like, oh, whoa, hi girl. So, I mean, it's still a little bit much, but it can be more natural. But those highlighters, if you pack them on, man, they make you look wet. Like they are intense, but beautiful. All right, this month I tried so many eyeshadow palettes. I don't know why I'm on this eyeshadow palette kick. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like you just start buying products that are just all kind of like, you always buy eyeshadow palettes or you buy lip products. Like you just get obsessed with a certain thing about makeup. I don't know. But anyways, there was a ton of new stuff this month. So I did pick up the LORAC Pro 4 and I reviewed it for you guys. I love this palette. For the everyday, like, marketplace girl, this is bomb. It is so good. It's so natural looking, but you can build it up and make a smoky look if you want. You get warm shades, you get cool shades. It's just beautiful. So definitely go and watch that LORAC review if you are interested in seeing like swatches and things like that. But I love that one. Another one that I reviewed is, I reviewed the new Milani eyeshadow palettes, the Soft and Sultry and the Pure Passion. Pure Passion I like. It's not a favorite though. I could definitely see myself kind of decluttering it. It's beautiful and a really pretty formula, but I don't feel like I love the shades in that one. But this one in Soft and Sultry, it is gorgeous. I love it. This shade right here, this like bluish purpley taupe, is money. It is so good. And you get mattes, you get shimmers in here. All of the shimmers are just such a beautiful texture and smooth and buttery. And the mattes are as well, and they blend so beautifully. I love this. And I don't know, the color scheme of this one, for some reason this month was just way more up my alley. But again, I did review both. So if you want to see a video all about those two, I will link that for you guys as well. And last but not least, I tried, ooh, this is messy. Girl, get it together. All right, last but not least, I did try two Profusion eyeshadow palettes this month. One in a Get Ready With Me. It was the big one. It was the Pro Pigment. But then this one, I didn't really show on camera, but I did show on my Instagram. I always do Face of the Days over there. So, and it's always linked down below. So if you are interested, go follow me over there. But this is the one I'm wearing today. This is the Profusion Royals. So these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pan eyeshadow palettes, and the pans are really big, and they are only $5 at Target. Yes, please. I will take it. I love this palette. And the Pro Pigment one, like the big one, and there was definitely more like hit and misses in there, and probably just because it's bigger and they put more shades in there. But with this one, I love every single shade in here. So you get a matte like navy blue and then a matte black. This one is matte. It's in the shade Madly, and this one in Cryptic is also matte. And then everything else is a shimmer formula. So today I have this all over my lid, this shade in Spellbind. I couldn't even read. Oh, heavens. Right there, I have that all over my lid. And then I have Cryptic buffed into the crease. And then on the outer corner, I have Enigma, this like really beautiful matte navy blue. You probably can't even really tell it's blue, but I kind of like that. It's like a softer outer corner color, but these blend so well, you guys. Like, I love these. These metallics are so intense and so beautiful. A lot of you were liking my makeup look I had in my sentimental makeup video, and I had this green in Jade. I had this green like all over my lid. That's like was the main star of that look. But I love this. The colors are so rich and so just wonderful to use. I love this so much. I would definitely recommend picking up these 10 pan palettes from Profusion the next time you're at Target. You can find them because they're only $5 and they are amazing. I know they have like an all matte one, an all shimmer one, and then they have a couple different like combo ones, but this one in Royals just spoke to me and it's stunning. I definitely love this so much. All right, let's talk lips. I got a lot of stuff to chat about here. So CoverGirl sent me all of their Exhibitionist lip liners, and I love these. I already purchased one of them when they first came out, and it was more of like a red color, so it's not like an everyday type of shade, but they sent me more of them, and I picked the 3 kind of everyday shades to keep for myself and to try. And so I have this one in Marvelous, I have this one in Rosewood, and then I have this one in Caramel Nude. What I love about these though, it's not even so much the color, it is the lip liner format. So if you guys can see, it's on an angle. So when you twist this up, the lip liner is on an angle. Why has no one else thought of this? I believe Bite Beauty used to have lip liners like this like years ago, and then they discontinued them, which I don't know why, but whatever. And now they just have like a regular pencil lip liner. But I love this format because it's so easy. I mean, it hugs the lip perfectly. You don't get any like weird like jaggedy lines. You can get the Cupid's bow so easily. I mean, it's just the easiest lip liners to use. Like, I don't know why every brand is not making their lip liners like this. Because they need to. It's just, I enjoy the experience of this lip liner. Sometimes with lip liners, I have a really hard time. They have to be a perfect consistency for me because I'm not a makeup artist, right? So like, I don't know the proper way to apply crap. And when I put on a lip liner, if it's too creamy, it will be like a really jaggedy line. But like this one, it's on an angle. So it's like I literally just have to place it and drag it and it's perfect. Like it's a drier lip liner, but not so dry to where it doesn't show up. Like it still has some moisture in there, but I would say it's on a more dry side. But I think with that and with the like angle of it, they just apply so well. So go grab yourself some CoverGirl Exhibitionist lip liners because they are amazing and you will be like, I need a lip liner to have an angle every single time now. Just saying. All right, so I recently did an Ulta haul and that update is coming for you guys, I promise, but I just had to shout out a couple lip products from that haul. So I picked up the NARS Wanted Velvet Lip Glide set from Ulta. It's like their new set that they put out and they're just minis. Oh, I love these. I love the NARS Velvet Lip Glides. Like they are just such a comfortable formula, so easy. I have been switching out between these pretty much the entire like time I've had them, and I love them. I already knew I loved the formula, but these colors are beautiful. The one I am wearing today is in Swing. It's just kind of the most nude, but I also really enjoy Spike. You probably have seen this one on my Instagram Face of the Days, and I also really love Roseland. It's a beautiful kind of just everyday rosy pink color. I love these because they're all kind of variations of nudes, right? Like some are more bright, some are more muted, some are nude, some are pink, like, but they're all just everyday colors. So I love this set, totally recommend. It is amazing. All right, the other thing from the Ulta haul that I have been obsessed with are these Persona liquid lipsticks. I told you guys that, I think it was like in a Will I Buy It video, that Persona, I love the brand. I think they do things so well. They are really just mindful of their consumers. They don't put out a ton of products, but what they put out are amazing. And I love these liquid lipsticks. They did put out 3. There's a red one too, but I didn't get that one just because I don't wear red on a daily basis, so I didn't feel like I needed it. But the one in OG, I love. Again, you've probably seen this on Instagram. It's just a really nice nude. And then the one in Flamingo is a really gorgeous pink color. I know some people, I've heard, like to add a nude lip liner on underneath this. I haven't tried that yet, but I definitely want to kind of like mute it down a little. This is the kind of pink that wakes up up your face. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a dull pink and like a more like wintry type of pink, you know, really muted, but it's not like super, super bright. It's a very fresh pink color, and I am obsessed. I love it so much. And then last but not least, these two kind of like snuck in at the end of the month. I got these are the ColourPop lipsticks. So I got Layover, which is a really nice nude shade. I ordered these off of Ulta. And then this one is in Still Crazy, which is probably my favorite one because it's a more like purpley color, purpley pink color. But these lipsticks, oh my goodness. First of all, they're like, I think $7, and they feel so well made. They feel high end. Like, they're heavy, they have some weight to them. The packaging is really beautiful. And the actual lipsticks themselves are so creamy and comfortable, but I have very few lipsticks that last as long as these do. Like, they last a long, long time. Like, again, some of the moisture might leave, so I might have to apply a little bit just to get that like extra moisture that I want. But the color stays on my lips so well. Like, it is crazy. I am obsessed with these, and I definitely recommend them. I would totally get more shades too. I'm just saying that that will probably happen in the future, but I love these lipsticks. It's been a long time since I found, I think, like, I love the L'Oreal Color Reshine Balms, but those are like a thinner balm, and you know, I'm trying to think, like, I love lipsticks, but it's been a long time since I have found a lipstick that I just become obsessed with, you know, just because I try different stuff all the time, but these I tried and I was like, oh, these are good. Like, these are real good. So love the ColourPop lipsticks, and now they're at Ulta, so you can totally buy them there. Okay, I have one last thing to share with you guys, and it's more of like a lifestyle thing, I guess. It's not makeup related at all, but it is a book, and it is the one I'm reading this month, and it is called Simply Tuesday by Emily Freeman. So this is it says Simply Tuesday, Small Moment Living in a Fast-Moving World. I got this at Half Price Books, but I really have been enjoying this. I'm like halfway through it, and just on the back it says, like, if you've grown weary of do more and dream bigger, small moment living is just what you need. Real life happens in the small moments we find on the most ordinary day of the week. Tuesday holds secrets we can't see in a hurry. Secrets not just for our schedules, but for our souls. Love it. It's one of these books that just gives like little nuggets of truth and helpful, like Jesus-centered nuggets of like living life, and it is so wonderful because it just helps me anyway kind of just refocus and understand that, like, I'm one of those people, I can get very like busy, and then I get anxious, but then instead of kind of like my boyfriend Corey, he's someone like when he gets anxious, he just shuts down, where when I get anxious, I just try to grab anything I can to control, right? Like, that's just how I am. And so this just helps me understand that, like, it is my world that I'm making fast paced, and it is my doing, and like God wants me to like sit and just chill for a second and just live in those moments where he can really work through me on the daily basis. And so I love this book. It is so good. Definitely recommend. But yeah, that is it for this favorites video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.